Hello, today we explore the must-see destinations of Croatia. I'm Winston Hartley. Over the past 30 years, I've traveled all about the globe and I'll be your guide to the wonders of Croatia. Buckle up because we're about to embark on a jolly good adventure through this stunning country. First stop, Dubrovnik. Now, Dubrovnik is a city that needs no introduction. Nestled along the Adriatic Sea, this gem of a city is a blend of history, culture, and stunning natural beauty. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, but with better weather and even better wine. Imagine sipping a glass of local Malvasia wine while soaking in the sun and the views. We're talking towering medieval walls, sparkling azure waters, and enough history to make your head spin faster than a whirling dervish. The city walls in particular are a marvel of medieval engineering. Did you know that Dubrovnik was once a mighty maritime republic known as Ragusa? This city was a powerhouse of trade and diplomacy in the Mediterranean. They were like the Beyoncé of the Adriatic, ruling the waves and looking fabulous while doing it. Their ships were renowned for their speed and agility. And speaking of fabulous, let's talk about those walls. These fortifications have stood the test of time and witnessed centuries of history. Built between the 13th and 17th centuries, these bad boys are some of the best preserved medieval fortifications in the world. Walking along them is like taking a step back in time. They're so impressive, they even caught the eye of those Game of Thrones folks. The old town's charm and authenticity made it the perfect backdrop for the series. That's right, Dubrovnik was the real-life King's Landing. Fans of the show will recognize many iconic scenes filmed right here. Now, when you're in Dubrovnik, a walk along the city walls is an absolute must. It's a unique way to see the city from above and appreciate its layout and beauty. You'll get panoramic views of the city, the sea, and maybe even a glimpse of a dragon or two. The vistas are simply breathtaking, especially at sunset. And if you're feeling adventurous, pop over to Lovrijenac Fortress, a 16th century fortress perched on a cliff just outside the city walls. It's a short walk, but offers a different perspective of the city. It's the perfect spot to channel your inner knight or princess, whichever you fancy. The fortress often hosts medieval reenactments, adding to the immersive experience. And for a truly breathtaking experience, hop on the cable car up to Mount Sieerd. The ride itself is an adventure, offering stunning views as you ascend. The views from the top are simply gobsmacking. You can see the entire city, the coastline, and the surrounding islands. It's a photographer's dream. But it's not all about history and architecture in Dubrovnik. The city has a vibrant culinary scene that will delight food lovers. Oh no, my friends, this city knows how to tantalize your taste buds too. From fresh seafood to traditional Croatian dishes, there's something for everyone. For a seafood feast fit for a king or a Lannister, head to Nautica or 360 degrees. These restaurants offer not only delicious food, but also stunning views. Trust me, your stomach will thank you for it. Dubrovnik is a city that truly has it all: history, beauty, and incredible cuisine. Next up, we're off to Split, a city that's like a delicious Mediterranean sandwich, layers upon layers of history, culture, and just a touch of mischief. At the heart of it all is Diocletian's palace, built by the Roman Emperor Diocletian back in the 4th century. This isn't just any old palace, mind you. It's more like a small city within a city, complete with shops, restaurants, and even apartments. Imagine living in a place where your daily commute involves strolling past Roman ruins. But Split isn't just about ancient history. It's a vibrant modern city with a youthful energy that's positively contagious. For the best views in town, take a hike up Marjan Hill. It's a bit of a climb, but trust me, the panoramic vistas of the city and the Adriatic Sea are well worth the effort. And if all that hiking has worked up an appetite, head down to Plitvice Beach for a refreshing dip in the sea and a taste of Split's buzzing beach culture. And speaking of taste, let's talk about food, shall we? When in Split, you have to try the local specialty pasticada. It's a slow-cooked beef stew marinated in red wine and spices, and it's so tender it'll make you want to weep tears of joy. For a truly authentic Dalmatian dining experience, head to Konoba, Mate Juska, or Boqueria. Oh, and before I forget, Split is also home to one of the oldest Egyptian sphinxes in Europe. That's right, you don't need to travel all the way to Egypt to get your sphinx fix. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because we're off to Zadar, A city that's about to blow your mind and your eardrums with its unique blend of history, culture, and let's be honest, just a touch of weirdness. This Croatian gem is a place where the past and present harmoniously coexist, creating an atmosphere that's both enchanting and intriguing. We're talking about a city where the sea plays music and the sunsets are so spectacular, they make you want to burst into a round of applause. Imagine sitting by the waterfront, the sky ablaze with hues of orange and pink while the waves serenade you with their natural symphony. Zadar is one of the oldest cities on the Adriatic coast, with a history stretching back over 3,000 years. This ancient city has seen it all, from Roman conquests to medieval battles, and each era has left its mark, creating a rich tapestry of stories and legends. That's older than your nan's fruitcake, and arguably just as impressive. Walking through its streets feels like stepping back in time, with every corner revealing a new piece of its storied past. But what really sets Zadar apart is its quirky side. This city isn't afraid to embrace the unusual and the extraordinary, making it a haven for those who love to explore the unexpected. Take the sea organ, for example. This marvel of modern engineering is a musical instrument played by the sea itself. This unique installation on the waterfront uses the movement of the waves to create a series of haunting melodies. As the water flows through a series of tubes, it produces sounds that are both eerie and beautiful, a true testament to human creativity and nature's power. It's like listening to the ocean breathe, and it's an experience you won't soon forget. The sea organ is more than just an attraction. It's a reminder of the deep connection between humans and the natural world. And then there are the sunsets. These aren't just any sunsets, they're legendary. Alfred Hitchcock himself once declared that Zadar has the most beautiful sunset in the world. The sky transforms into a canvas of vibrant colors, each sunset more breathtaking than the last. And who are we to argue with the master of suspense? As the sun dips below the horizon, it casts a golden glow over the city, creating a moment of pure magic. Every evening, locals and tourists alike gather on the waterfront to watch the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in a riot of colors. It's a communal experience, a shared appreciation of nature's beauty that brings people together. It's enough to make you believe in magic. The reflections on the water, the silhouettes of the ancient buildings, and the vibrant sky all combine to create a scene straight out of a fairy tale. But Zadar isn't all about sunsets and sea organs. There's so much more to discover in this fascinating city. The city is also home to a wealth of historical and cultural treasures, each with its own story to tell. From the Roman Forum to the Church of St. Donatus, these landmarks are a testament to Zadar's rich and varied history. A magnificent 9th century Byzantine church that's now a popular venue for classical concerts. The acoustics in this ancient building are simply phenomenal, making it a must-visit for music lovers. And for a truly delightful dining experience, Zadar offers some of the best culinary delights in the region. Head to Fosa or Pet Bunara, two of the city's most renowned restaurants, where you can feast on fresh seafood, local wines, and stunning views of the Adriatic. The combination of delicious food and breathtaking scenery makes for an unforgettable dining experience. Last but not least, we're venturing inland to Plitvice Lakes National Park, a natural wonderland that's like something straight out of a fairy tale. Nestled in the heart of Croatia, this park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a must-visit for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. Imagine cascading waterfalls, crystal clear lakes in every shade of blue and green imaginable, and lush forests teeming with wildlife. The park's beauty is so enchanting that it feels like stepping into a different world. One where nature reigns supreme. It's enough to make you want to ditch your phone, grab a hiking stick and channel your inner Snow White. Whether you're an avid hiker or just looking for a peaceful retreat, Plitvice Lakes offers something for everyone. Established in 1949, Plitvice Lakes National Park is one of the oldest and largest national parks in Southeast Europe, and trust me, it's easy to see why. The park's rich history and well-preserved natural beauty make it a true gem. The park is home to 16 interconnected lakes, each cascading into the next via a series of waterfalls, creating a mesmerizing water wonderland that will leave you utterly speechless. The sound of water flowing and the sight of it glistening in the sunlight is pure magic. Now, the colors of the lakes are truly something to behold. They change with the seasons and the weather, offering a new experience every time you visit. They range from emerald green to sapphire blue, depending on the angle of the light and the mineral content of the water. It's a dynamic palette that keeps you constantly amazed. It's like Mother Nature decided to have a bit of fun with her paintbrush, and the result is simply breathtaking. Each lake has its own unique charm and character. One of the best ways to experience Plitvice lakes is by taking a leisurely hike along the wooden walkways that crisscross the park. These paths offer stunning views and bring you closer to the natural wonders. You'll get up close and personal with the waterfalls, cross over the lakes on rickety bridges, and maybe even spot a deer or two darting through the trees. The park is a haven for wildlife, so keep your eyes peeled. If hiking isn't your cup of tea, you can also explore the lakes by electric boat, which is a great option for those who want to sit back, relax, and soak up the scenery. The boat rides offer a different perspective of the park's beauty. And for the adrenaline junkies out there, be sure to check out Veliki Slap, the highest waterfall in Croatia, plunging 78 meters into the depths below. It's a sight that will leave you in awe of nature's raw power. It's a sight that will leave you feeling humbled by the power and beauty of nature. The sheer force of the water is both exhilarating and humbling. After a day of exploring the park, treat yourself to a hearty meal at one of the local restaurants like Lika Kuka or Restaurant Poljana. These eateries offer a cozy atmosphere and delicious food. They serve up delicious traditional dishes like roasted lamb, grilled trout, and hearty stews, all made with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. It's the perfect way to end your adventure, savoring the flavors of Croatia while reflecting on the day's wonders. And there you have it, folks. 4 must-visit destinations in Croatia. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or a foodie, Croatia has something for everyone. From the ancient walls of Dubrovnik to the cascading waterfalls of Plitvice lakes, this country will capture your heart and leave you longing to return. So what are you waiting for? Book that trip, pack your bags, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in beautiful Croatia. So grab your passport, pack your bags, and we'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please like and subscribe to explore more beautiful destinations. You may also like this video about the must-see destinations of Greece.